This is a Landmine ground overhead. Let me show you a couple reps before we take this on. Okay, so if you notice, we're kind of moving forward with the weight, and what's important here is setup. So when we set up, we want to make sure that we're in a really good squat position and we're closer to the weights than further away. You're going to have to tinker and tailor with what feels comfortable for you. We definitely don't want you here, and we don't want you on top of the bumpers. Okay, so I like to actually take the end of the barbell and make sure that it's right between kind of where the first knuckle of my big toe is. Grip is important. We're going to want to go thumbs down, or grab the opposite end of the barbell. So if I grab the opposite end of the barbell with my left hand, and then I grab the opposite end of the barbell with my right hand, I'm actually going to be set up in a really good position to start this movement. Another thing you can think about is thumbs are going to be down, thumbs are going to be facing your body. Okay, so thumbs are going to be facing our body. We want to make sure that we're in a good deadlift setup. We don't want to round our spine. We definitely don't want our knees extended and our hips up, but we want to treat this as if we're doing a clean or even a deadlift. And then from here, I'm going to transfer force through the ground, catch, okay? And so what I want you to notice there is watch how my hands, they open and relax as they slide around the bar. One more time, open and relax, okay? And then from here, I just finish overhead. If you notice, I'm pushing into this neutral range, and I don't have to finish ears through the arms, okay, or ears even in line with the arms, but I'm gonna finish here, where I'm leaning into the bar. Always return back to the shoulders, and then I have to relax my hands as I go back to the ground. So one more time, okay, thumbs are facing down, or my hands are gripping the opposite ends of the bar, transfer force to the ground, relax the hands to the shoulder, this is my stopping point. Finish overhead, all right, or forward, shoulder stopping point, relax my hands, back to the ground, okay? So that also means that if my orientation on these is left arm forward, I do want to switch at the halfway point and go right arm forward, just so that I can even these out. Okay, and you guys are going to definitely feel a difference from one side to the other, okay? Most important things here though, make sure that you're treating this just like a barbell ground overhead or a dumbbell ground overhead, where we're flattening our spine, we're using our legs. Make sure that we have that thumbs down, thumbs towards you, or grabbing the opposite end of the barbell handle. Oftentimes here too, somebody might say, hey, this is really uncomfortable for my shoulders. If that's uncomfortable for them, they can take the hand close to their body and they can put it more like this, which is gonna allow them to go through the same movement pattern, but a little bit more transitioning of the hands, okay? And then making sure that we have that stopping point on the shoulders before we go overhead, stopping point on the shoulders before we go down. That right there is the Landmine ground overhead.